taking the reader out of your writing. Does that sound like something we want to do, or do we want to keep our writers engaged in our story? You like engaged? Engaged? Let's think of some ways that we can kick our readers out. What is something that I would say? Let me show you an example so I can kind of get you. Did you have something to say? You know a way? What's a way? No. Okay. I will show you. And whenever I was trying to find this in a book, it was really hard to find. I couldn't find a lot of examples because as writers, you will learn to grow and you will become better at it. So a lot of published writers don't tend to write sentences like this. So this sentence, it says, I'm good at waking up. I never need an alarm clock. Anyways, I have to finish telling you about Willie Fay. So, anyway, I have to finish telling you about Willie Fay is something that would not really interest me. It's something that will kick me out of your writing because that's kind of boring to me. Like, if you're going to tell me about her, then just start telling me about her instead of using these words. But since she is an author, this is written as a diary, so she's kind of thinking and using as a thought process. Let's see, what are some other ways we can kick a reader out instead of starting a sentence? Lyric?
Or say, I'm going to do this.
That is exactly what we're going for. He said some ways that you can kick a reader out is by questioning. So, do you want to hear my story? Or, I'm going to tell you about birds. Do you like birds? How many in here like birds? Raise your hand. Look around the room. How many friends are raising their hand for liking birds? There's a few, but there's also some that do not like birds. If you're one of the people that don't like birds, and I ask you, do you like birds? And you say no, which is fine, but that's going to kick you out of my story. That's going to make you put my book down. And I want to tell you, maybe I have an exciting story about birds. So if you write or ask the author a question that they can say no to, then they're going to put it down and not want to read your story. So, let's think of some other ways, because he said, I was reading one of your stories, and it's a really great story. I loved it, and it gave me some examples of things that it's a great story, but we can make better. We're always trying to be better writers. It says, dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Forever. So he has some great, look at how excited he is. He's so excited. And then he goes here. Do you like dinosaurs? Think back to the birds. If some of you say, I don't really like dinosaurs, that may not make you want to read the story. So instead of asking, you can go straight into the story. And it says, and now I am going to tell you. When we are writing, should we tell what we're going to tell, or should we just go straight into it? Straight into it. I think if he's going to, it says, he takes the time to say, I'm going to tell you. Instead of writing those words out, he could be using that time to just go ahead and tell us what he's going to tell us. And get us excited, like, I saw a green dinosaur, he was chasing me, or instead, he uses this, I'm going to tell you. Another way we can kick out a reader is saying, first I will say, or second I'm going to tell you. Those are good for directions. Alright, so this is going to be a great story, but you can make it better by just going into what he's going to say. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. So I'm going to practice planning, and you guys, your job is to watch me. And how do we sit when we're watching? So we make sure that we focus and we can hear me. Are we laying down? All right, let's everyone make sure. I think Mr. Sherlockson had a great writing topic, and it sounds really fun. It is going to be, what if the Halloween decorations in the yard came to life?
Oh.
Thumbs up if you like that one. Oh man. All right, so, but first we have to what? Man. So I'm going to start a web. What if, let's see, decorations came to life? To life. I'm thinking my story is going to go, I like to walk my dog. So I'm just going to be walking my dog before it's time to trick or treat. Wasting time because I'm so excited to go trick or treating. What can I do? Walk my dog.
Do you have a dog?
I do have a dog. But let's focus on the topic. I'm going to walk my dog. As I'm walking, let's say I see something at the corner of my eye. So I look, but nothing's there, so I see something. I don't know what it is, so I just keep walking. Then I hear noises. I could write about what I hear noises. I think the reader would like to hear about that. I'm also going to talk about what I did when I heard those. Was I afraid? Was I happy? I'm going to say, was I scared? Was I excited? So I think with those ideas, I can start planning. I know I have some ideas of what I hear and what I see. If I'm excited, how I'm going to feel. So we're going to start a beat and sure you guys can see this. Okay. So first we have to put our topic up there, which is what if decorations come to life. My beginning, middle, for my beginning, I'm going to introduce the story and start talking about how I am walking my dog peacefully. It's a regular day. I'm not thinking anything too exciting is going to happen, except for I'm going to get a lot of candy later. So, I'm all dressed up. And I can tell you I'm dressed as a witch for Halloween. I have a hat on, so I'll say that. I have a tall hat, so I can explain what I look like. I think they would have a black hat. And I'm going to say my dress will. It's not about the hat, or is it? I don't know, you have to see what my story is about. But I have an idea. Middle, alright. You have something raise your hand that I can answer. Middle. I'm gonna say, walking along, all of a sudden I see something. And my dog starts barking. He only barks at things he sees. So there must have been something moving. So I see something moving. I look around, but there's nobody. There's no other people. So I look around, and I see nobody at first. But then I listen, because I kind of stopped. Like, what is that? I hear something. I think I hear like the leaves crackling, so it sounds like someone's walking up behind me. So I'm going to say I hear leaves. And I also hear like this voice, and it says, "Hey you!" And that kind of startled me. I'm like, so I hear, "Hey you!" And at that point, I'm kind of scared, so I run. I'm like, I'm getting out of here. I don't know what it is. And as I'm running, I'm kind of looking around to see like who's behind me, who's going to chase me, because I don't know who's coming. And I look, and I spot her. The witch that tree at the house is chasing me. I didn't think she could come off of the tree. So I see the witch chasing me. But I don't know. I think witches are kind of scary, so I don't know if she's going to be a nice witch. I don't know if she's going to be a mean witch. So I'm running, and then that's going to lead me into my second middle, because I need to tell you what happens. I can't run forever, right? I think I'd be tired. So she finally catches up to me. Yeah, that's what I said. Finally, she catches me. I can't run anymore. My poor dog's out of breath. He's like, you can't run. So she catches me. And there's a moment, like my heart is racing. So I'm going to say that. I'm going to tell you how my heart was racing from running and being kind of scared. And what I'm thinking about in my head is, what is she going to say? What is she going to do? And then, you know what she says to me? I need my hat back. So she says, I need my hat. I had no idea I had taken her hat. I thought I had the hat from my costume. But I guess not. And when I walked by, she didn't have a hat on. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, well, you know, maybe she didn't come with one. She's a decoration. Maybe the people that put her up lost it. But no, I had her hat. So I will tell you about her taking my hat. So she ended up being a nice witch. She was nice, but she still had that little crackly voice. So I need my hat back. That's how they sound. I don't really know because I never heard one talk. Nice. She ended up being nice to me. But then there's still a question of, what about my hat? Now I don't have a hat. So I think that's going to kind of be how I end the story. I'll tell you what I do. I have no hat.
No hat.
But in order to fix that problem, I think I'm going to say that I just ran home and I made one really fast. I made a black hat.
A white
So, my plan is, I'll put it up. You see, it's just kind of like lists of what I'm going to write about in my story. And now you have my beginning, middle, and end. And from here I can start writing the story. And this sounds like an exciting story, I think. I think it sounds exciting. But if I were to use some phrases and to kick out my reader, it could really throw them off and they wouldn't get to hear this exciting story. Did you have something? What? Oh, they're supposed to be over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you can do that on yours to make sure you understand like what's going on. So I'm going to start writing my paper, but I don't want to kick the reader out. So what if I started this story? Should I start the story off? Okay. I'm going to tell you about a time when I walked my dog. Yes? No?
No.
Let me see thumbs. I'm sorry, I did not make that clear enough. Let me see thumbs. Is that a good way? I don't think so either. I think a better way would be, let's see, can someone tell me how they think I should start it? That's a good one. I think that'd be a great way to start my middle paragraph. So I would keep that in mind because I get really crackling. For my beginning, I'm going to say, it was windy on Halloween while walking my dog. So it was windy on Halloween while walking my dog. That looks like that. I was all dressed up, ready to go trick-or-treating. All dressed up I do use an exclamation point, so you guys know that I was just like, I don't know what that is. And to show excitement, we want to make sure that we still use our excitement in action, so that they know not to read it. I saw something at the corner of my eye. And then, so I stuck. And I capitalize that to say, oh, what is that? I don't know. And then I hear crackling leaves. And I also said that, so I hear the crackling leaves, so I think I'm going to, so I turn. Do I see anything at first? I think I'm going to say, and turn around, but nothing was there. Only yard decoration. So I keep walking, and I'm going to say, as I walked along, I heard more leaves. And then I started hearing footprints, and footsteps, I'll say footsteps. So now I'm getting scared. So I turn around really fast, so I'm trying to use some more exciting words. I spin around. And this is when I see the witch from the tree. Witch from the tree. So I start to run. I begin. Let's see. What's a you guys use really good vocabulary words or action words like verbs? What were those called? Vivid verbs? Is that what you called it? Can you think of a vivid word for run? I began to sprint. Began to sprint. I'm going to say down the sidewalk. As I'm sprinting, I also have to remember to talk about what the witch said to me. So I'm going to say, the witch, I'm going to say cried out. It wasn't just a really nice, hey you, witch cried. Hey you! And it was really loud, like with all capital. But I didn't stop, so the chase continued. So that's kind of how my story would start, and then I would go into my second and tell you about how when she finally catches up to me, that she just ends up only wanting my hat, or her hat back. So I think we're gonna give you some time to start your plan about Halloween decorations that come to life and what would happen in your story. So as you do this, make sure that we don't kick our reader out. And let me see, I'm going to have you guys turn and talk before you guys start going, and think of ideas. Brainstorm with each other. What could happen? What could you see the yard decorations doing as you walked? Maybe your yard decoration that comes to life is not a witch. Maybe it's like a spider. So you can put your heads together and start talking about what you think would happen. And I'm going to come around and see.
My real life, it would be a vampire, and he played they walk by a house and not
What do you think? Yeah, tell each other. Tell each other your ideas. What was this table talking about? Ooh, that is going to be exciting. Pretty good. That's a good text world too. That's a good text connection. That I like that. All right, everyone, back up here for a few minutes. Wow, that was fast. Good job, guys. I heard we're gonna have some ghost stories. We're gonna have some vampires, and we're gonna have some werewolves. And back that table also had a connection to a song that came to life, and they're gonna use that to kind of portray and picture what they're seeing. So you guys can. I'm gonna give you. I think you guys can do it in 30 seconds. Get your writing materials out. Alright, like 10 more seconds. You're writing stuff out. Only a few more seconds. I'm going to leave my plan up here so you guys can look at it if you want to. Feel free. Make sure that you understand what we're doing. And remember that our objective is we do not want to kick out the reader. We want them to read on. It may be an exciting story, but if they get bored in the first sentence, they're not going to get to hear it. And you can start planning of what happens if the yard decorations come to life. If you don't, you can do. Have you ever seen like yard decorations? Like some people have frogs in their yard, or some people have statues of like a deer. Really? Let's see. What happens? You can do something. What happens if one of your toys comes to life?
no. What if your Xbox comes It'd be like that.
Or like. But I think let's try and stick to the yard decorations or the Halloween statues that if they come to life. But think along the same lines as if it's where we're coming to life. Because there's a lot of different things you can look at.
What if an alien toy?
Oh, sorry. I mean, the story is kind of like fantasy if it's a yard that comes to life. Let's Oh, yeah.
She's trying to get a pencil.
Is she trying? Is she just trying to get a pencil?
No, I was just moving it so I can sharpen.
That's fine. If she needs to move it to sharpen it, that's okay. I want to see your plan. Even if you don't like I'm videotaping me.
We need a pencil.
They have to watch
Get out the way.
We need a pencil.
But this-
Yeah, she's videotaping herself.
It's only.
Right here.
I'll explain. Okay.
It's playing right now.
Hello. Get out the way. It's on the back showing.
That's cool. I see it.
So, you saw your videos. They also have like little spiders. All the pumpkins came to life. You can make it nice.
All my toys are
Cool.
Ah, those are. Oh.
That's sharp enough. You can go sit down. We need to start planning. That's something that we have ready for the kids. It's still pretty sharp. I know that's a great story.
I know to do what's called planning. I know to do what's called planning. I know like people are like laughing even though they're not saying that. I know to make the world smile.
This was a terrible idea, wasn't it? Salami? We do have a winner from the prize box. It is, you guys saw the words on it. Was the Lions. They had 35 sticks in there. The rest of the groups had 29, 25, 26. So I'm not doing anything to do with prize boxes right now. So those are the winners that will go to the prize box later. Right now I'm just doing the 5s from earlier. Continue to work on your writing. You have, I don't know if we'll share today, but about 10 minutes to do your plan and your beginning. So please only be focused on that.
This is my book. Right here.
7 more minutes till you guys can land.
Well, I just write how it's
Or it's like you go to get candy out, and all of a sudden candy's like stuck to you. What? You could write it like that. Well, then you could say that's pretty fun. Did you? Oh, see? Exactly. Perfect. How's it coming over here? You guys got some good ideas? Good idea? You have a pencil. Ask one of your friends. I bet
We miss you. Oh, my pencil.
plan for such. You guys have about 5 more minutes and then it'll be time to start doing, well, not even 5 minutes, like 4 minutes. So plan for 4 minutes and then try. There can be like one thing that you have to do. I know. Pour in the water.
I know, guys. So nice. You're kind of cute. No.
Alright, salami. If everyone put their pencils down, it's almost time for swimming into excellence. So I need you guys to put your pencils in your desk, hold your binders up and put them away.
Alright, I'll refresh your memory on where you're going for reading today, but again, same groups that you had last week. In the hallway with Miss Terinsky is Muriel. In the hallway with Miss Menace is Ezekiel. If I hear laughter from now on, I'll assume you are being disrespectful. You will change your number for that. There's nothing funny about doing